That works for me. Well, Bill Duncan is back. Woo!
That's Bobby checking my tire.
Exactly, like, woo! Yeah, he's like, was it what I ate?
Excuse me.
Sorry. Do you know, Andrew has a special on the bean and gas veggie relief right now. No, he really does.
I'll have to find that.
Okay, so regroup. Smith, train on the rails right now. This is Beats. Beats is the #1 name, for me at least, when it comes to audio. And in fact, their company's so good, Apple had to buy them. I mean, if they could do something better, they would. Apple and Beats are the same thing, but let me just be clear about this. Every Beats headphone, every Apple headphone that I've ever purchased from HSN, if I put a 1 in front of that, that's normally what we're spending. This took us over a year to get back in stock. I think it sold out in 1 or 2 shows.
It sold out.
And then you had to get it back. So basically, I didn't even get to air this last year. That's how quickly it sold. It's the best price on any Beats headphones we have ever offered, period. You know, do not wait, do not hesitate, do not pass go. Get yours now while we've got them, because thousands of these are spoken for. And I'll just tell you this right now, we are in the final quantities. So you can choose it in the blue. We've got the gray, sorry, I'm just looking, okay. We've got the black, and then we've also, the yellow is the most limited. The yellow is actually my pick. I like that yellow.
It's really fun.
But Bill, we can't assume that people know Beats or know this value.
Sure.
And it really is, it's more than just a pair of headphones. You can do a lot of great stuff with this.
There's a reason why Beats took over the audio world. I mean, they were developed by a legendary producer, Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine, because they would be as close as Shannon and I are together to the artists and the musicians, and then we would download that stuff for our phones, but then we'd listen to it on something like this that was free and tangled and made of plastic and aluminum foil. So they were frustrated. They're like, they're not getting that full sound that we get in the studio. So they developed the Beats line of products. There's all different sizes, all different footprints, all the way up to $300. So when they came out with the Flex last year, you see how flexible it is, you see how just it doesn't tangle, it's very sturdy, which is important. They came out with this last year, we had it at the network, sold out. Got it back, sold out. But 3 times it sold out, and then in November, it was the last time we had them. So they're finally back, and it wasn't at this value. Even when they launched, they were Beats' most affordable footprint. So you see it's flexible, you have a 12-hour battery life, which is great, onboard controls, that magnetic clasp, which, you know, they won't get lost, because I have those pods too, don't want to lose them, but it's also Apple technology on the inside. So that magnetic clasp will also start and stop the audio.
Brilliant.
So I'm watching my movie, I break that clasp because I want to hear what's going on. All of a sudden I drop it down because someone comes up and talks to me. It finds it. It'll stop that audio. It'll stop the podcast right where I left off. It'll stop the music. That's just an ingenious design. And the thing is, I've seen magnetic clasps before, I'll be honest with you. However, the fact that it's easy to pair, great battery life, that's where you have to realize this is gonna be an Apple product, and this is also gonna be a Beats product, because they came together with technology and audio. So I'm gonna listen to a little bit of music, because you know, it's the season, and I'm in the mood. And this is what happens. I'm in the mood, Shannon's trying to get her work done, or you know, Aaron's on his computer. I break that clasp and all of a sudden, it's paired. That noise to someone else, it's right here in my ear. And I don't have to stop the party, I'm not bothering the roommate or the sibling. And can you hear it?
Oh yeah.
By the way, that's the hardest part of this demonstration for me, is not talking. I'm just saying.
Or dancing.
Oh, did you see my earlier show? I was flossing. Really? Oh, yeah. But that's just it. You want to try and hear that audio, and I'm going to encourage everyone because, it does still ship for free.
Yes.
Perfect time to try it. If you know Beats, you get the story, you've tried them before, you like maybe this more durable footprint. Yeah. But if you're new to it, it's our best value on Beats. And I'll be honest, I'm sharing a pair of Beats tomorrow. It's not gonna be at this price, it's gonna be more expensive. And the thing is, this footprint, it's durable, it's powerful. You're gonna be blown away with the amount of audio you get out of this little form factor. 12-hour battery life, easy to pair and connect to any device that has Bluetooth. So that's a computer, a laptop, a tablet, a television, and that's where you're like, why didn't I go Beats sooner? Because what we say is, when you go Beats, you never go back.
You don't, but here's the thing, we are not limiting quantities. I know a lot of stores, including us, we're doing Black Friday early, but many of them were still saying 1 per customer. We're not saying understand that, because if you want to do a couple of these and knock off several people off your gift list, and maybe even for yourself as well, this is the gift of no regrets. I know it's hovering right around that kind of perfect $50 price point. And to be perfectly honest, in the real world, you don't generally get a lot for $50. This is they're all listening to something. So it's a great gift for anybody watching this show or anybody who's left on your gift list, because think about it, whether it's phone calls, whether it's music, whether it's movies, whether it's podcasts, I mean, anything and everything, they are listening to something. Let them listen with the distinctive difference of Beats. You can probably hear what I'm a super fan of Beats, and Bill knows I worked in radio for decades, and so I am really picky about my audio. And one of the reasons that I like Beats so much, and this is going to sound like a funny reason, everything on me is kind of falling apart one body part at a time. My hearing so far is surprisingly is going well. But if you put these little pokey dokey things in your ears, the cheap headphones you have to over-modulate, so it actually is not so great for your auditory system. Right. These, you can listen in fuller sound with less volume because of how it moderates and modulates the sound. Exactly. I know that's a really long, complicated way of saying it's better for your hearing, it's better for you, and it's better listening for the best price.
Correct. I think we all get in that rut. It's like, oh, I have to turn up the volume on my phone to really hear the music or the podcast or the lecture. When you use Beats, you find yourself turning it down because you don't need to blow it out because it is so clear and enjoyable. So we were talking about the phone users. I'd get a pair for my mom. She talks on the phone. I could get a pair for my dad, or I use it myself. So I'm actually watching television right now. Have you guys ever done this? You're watching TV and we're about 40 feet away. I'm in the kitchen trying to do the dishes. So I crank up the volume. Or I come over here and what do? I'm just gonna turn on my Beats. It goes into pairing mode. So all of a sudden, by turning on the power, it's gonna ask me to connect to that television from how far away? So all of a sudden that audio I'm straining to hear, I'm not gonna have to strain to hear that audio. Or if I'm lying down in bed, or maybe it's someone staying over at for the holidays, you don't wanna wake them up. So all of a sudden that audio, I'm gonna hold it up to my mic. You guys should be able to hear it. Oh, of course you can't, because I've just gotta turn down the volume, But that's where you're gonna appreciate how this delivers clear audio from a distance, from the comfort of your bed. Actually, it was funny, you were on with Bobby, and I was over here looking, I couldn't remember the name of the pudding video you posted.
Oh yes, Santa's Naughty Pudding.
Yeah. So that's just it. We're on social media, that has audio, and I'm sitting over here in the other green chair, audio. Right? Ooh, like put my headphones in. We've all been there. You don't want to be that person on the coffee break. Yeah, no, it's true. And you appreciate that clarity.
You do, and you know what? They are gone for sure. Kevin, like I said, I've had some difficulty with my eyes tonight. Okay, so we have sold over 1/3 of the inventory, and that's in a couple of airings. If you want that yellow, you do need to be calling now. We are not limiting quantities. Remember, everything is on 5 Flex Pay. There's also a money-back guarantee. You could return this until the end of January. So even if you were buying Beats, at the big, Bullseye, Apple Store, I mean, wherever you buy them, we're not doing 14 days or even 60. We're doing until the end of January. But let me put it to you this way. You know how with Lou's Today's Special, we're saying nobody's going to expect that you only spent $3 a gift. You give Beats, first of all, they're going to assume that you spent triple digits. That's number one. But if you have a teenager, my Hunter, he's going to be 14 next year. Lexi's, getting close to being a teenager. Yeah, exactly. And they don't want the we did something that looks like Beats. We did. They want Beats, okay? They want the real deal. I mean, you better, put up or shut up as an auntie if you want to, remain top in class.
And the crazy thing, those kids weren't even born when Beats came out.
Yeah,
Beats
actually, that's
lasted.
True. Yeah.
Beats has remained relevant. I mean, stuff that I thought was cool, they're like, not cool. Beats is definitely cool. Actually, last holiday, they got a pair of Beats.
Yeah.
They wrapped it up. I'm like, oh, this is just school supplies, sorry. And they opened it up and they're like, are you kidding me?
It's true.
Actually, you're talking about your 14-year-old.
Yep.
Maria on our crew, she's in the morning show. She told me she bought 2, one for her 14-year-old niece, one for her 18-year-old niece. I mean, some people can be really hard to buy for. What's their favorite color? Oh, it's different this Christmas? I thought last Christmas you liked purple. Or you liked this artist and now you like that artist. When you give someone Beats, let them pick the item they want to listen to, connect to.
Hey, Kevin, you said what, last 800 of the yellow? Oh, okay. So yellow is probably going to be gone today, and yellow. I'm kind of obsessed. Like I love bright colors, even though I'm wearing black tonight.
Easy to find.
Well, that's the other thing. You're not
It's funny, I
joking
knew I
there.
was working with you tonight, and I was like, you would like these, because I've seen your
like the-
wagon, I've seen your purse.
Yes, I like bright
You won't
colors.
lose that little bud
That's
or
exactly
pod, because I think you have them too for some of your podcasts.
Absolutely.
So simple to connect, find, and enjoy. Actually, I just want to show you. This is
500 only in that yellow, and remember, we are not limiting quantities. We will pay for shipping on all of them. You could do delivery direct, so you could keep one for yourself. Send a set, to your mom in Minnesota,
Do it.
or wherever you want to go.
one of my favorite Beats reviews was a mom. She was cleaning up the coffee table, and the kids' headphones were around. She put them on, and she's like, wow.
Wow.
That's nice. And she didn't get a pair for herself. She got them for the kids
Right.
and all this stuff. Here's another cool thing with Apple technology. Shannon, you and I could be watching the same podcast, same video, and these can be connected together wirelessly.
Oh, that's true.
So no more of the, oh, here, listen to this song with me.
Yeah.
Or you take the left one,
That's
I take the
true.
right one. That is Apple Music sharing. And let me just again remind you how simple this is. Because whether it's a podcast, whether it's a video, all of a sudden, I want to hear this because, my coffee break, I'm doing the coffee break thing. I turn it on, goes into pairing mode. And this is that Apple difference. By the way, this could be a Fire tablet. I don't even have to go to settings. It finds it just like that. Notice it hasn't connected yet because my magnetic clasp has not been broken. As soon as I break that, it's connected.
Oh, that's so cool.
And it paused the video. Oh, there we go. Now it knows I'm listening. It has that ear detection. I come over here, and then I have all my controls on board.
So cool.
I want to pause it, no problem.
Hey, can I ask you a silly question? Do they come with other tips and stuff too?
They sure do.
Because I got a little old head. Bill has more stuff going on upstairs than I do. His head is larger than mine. I got a little micro head.
Yeah.
So
You have big ears. You're a good listener.
yes, there you go.
You do have customizable ear tips as well, which is important. Because you do want a secure fit, because it's right after the holidays. It's, that
A workout season.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you want to have something that's secure in your ear. Maybe you get a pair for your workout partner or even your trainer, so you can listen to the same stuff. That Iconic B, as small it is on that ear tip, it is something you want to show off. The kids like to show it off. It is synonymous for clean, clear audio. Sure, it's a smaller footprint, but I'm also more excited. It's an affordable footprint.
For sure.
And, I've tried the other ones. They're from Apple.
Yeah.
I have heart-stopping moments when I was like, where is the left one? Where is the right
Yeah.
one? These don't get lost. Even when they do, they find each other. Truly, as durable, just throw it in your pocket, throw it in the backpack. There's always a time where headphones come in handy, because it's not just the music lover. It's the person who likes social media,
Right.
guilty. The person who likes to watch a movie in bed when someone's asleep or on the road trip. So it really works for a lot of individuals. And when you can give Beats, they know you spared no
Oh
expense.
yeah, it's absolutely true. We have hundreds of people joining us, and remember, all good things must come to an end. We're getting closer to that halfway mark being spoken for, although this is probably your last airing on that yellow. If you look, that sunshiny, that bright, that fun color, let alone it's easier to find, as Bill pointed out, get that yellow, but definitely get them while we've got them. In fact, these sold out so quickly last year, I did not get a chance to air them with you.
Nope.
I didn't, because I'm like, where were these? And you're like, oh yeah, we did them last year. Well, I never saw them.
Broadcast from home.
Yeah.
That was-
That's true.
Actually,
yeah.
it was funny. Quick story
Yeah.
about selling out. Last year when these came in, they're like, okay, we're really tight. We can't get enough samples.
Right.
Can you go to one of those other stores and look for them? They sent me. I could not find the blue. I could not find the gray.
Yeah.
We were down to the yellow and the black. And that's just it. It's always a popular item. You're going to
True.
be having a great gift for someone this holiday.
You will. I mean, it's well, kind of like any of the gifts that we've had this hour. I mean, practical gifts, but the gifts that they will use are the gifts that, really keeps giving. They'll use this well beyond the Christmas season,
Right.
that's for sure.
And those are the practical gifts that you love, because when it's like, oh, I have a flat tire, you know what I have?
Yeah.
And that's what you appreciate, Bobby. You appreciate, I was
true.
able to listen to that on the flight, no problem. Thanks, Uncle Bill, for those headphones. They always
They do.
remember you.
No, they do. And I mean, you really look like a superhero. Nobody needs to know that there wasn't a different digit in front of that $49 price. I mean, for real.
Make them think so they owe you.
Exactly. Oh, I like where you're going with that.
Hello. Remember, I got you those Beats. My car's a little dirty.
It's true. Billy, you are back on Thanksgiving, or?
I'll be back tomorrow a little
Okay.
bit. We have a fun gaming thing tomorrow night.
Oh, do you really? Well, that sounds fun.
Different. Had never been on air before.
Oh, well, you're always fun to me. So,
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. All right. Hey, don't forget, we have our apply and buy. We've got our $50 off promotion. We're doing our free shipping. We got lots of good stuff going on. We're just making it hard to say no to shop with us this holiday season. So remember, you can apply and buy if you do not have one of our HSN credit cards. That would make those Beats pretty much free. We like the word free. All right, don't hang up on your headphones. Yellow is going, gone. It looks like that is going